Hello everybody, welcome back to the Daily Vivaldi Edit. Sorry, we're a bit late today. Power cuts, rural broadband issues, etc, etc. So it means that our Daily Vivaldi Edit video has coincided with beer o'clock. Cheers everybody. So today's concerto is a concerto in C minor, RV 199. This is one of the concertos by Vivaldi that has a title. This one is Il Sospetto. So if you don't know what that means, it means suspicion. And I remember one of the very, very first cassettes of Vivaldi cassettes back in those days, that I got when I was about 10, was a recording with Itzhak Perlman and the Israel Philharmonic Orchestra, and there were 4 Vivaldi concertos on it. Funnily enough, the G minor one that we looked at from Opus 12, the A minor one from L'Estro Monaco that we've already looked at, and an A major one from Opus 4. And this one's kicked off the proceedings, and it just amuses me that you can have a concerto called Suspicion, and the playing was anything but. Don't get me wrong. I think Itzhak is a phenomenal fiddle player. Just it didn't really have this kind of anything suspicious about it at all. Sospetto is one of the sort of standard affetti and concetti that composers created, sort of rhetorical figures around. You often find it as a sort of locus topicus, if you like, in operatic arias and things like that. Seems reasonable for Vivaldi to have composed a violin concerto on the same subject. Here is the opening ritornello. So there you go. I have to say, I think it's a brilliant piece, absolutely brilliant piece. In terms of accompaniment, this piece is pretty much almost all a continuo only. It's only really in the first solo where you get the violins have a little accompaniment motif, like the ostinato figure in the second violins. Here we go. That's it. And then in terms of technique, it's not massively difficult, but there are a few interesting moments. This solo in particular is full of little slurs and articulation that he's notated, and then he flies up to a top B flat at the end. That's really, really beautiful writing. Interestingly, if you look at the something I haven't actually put in the edition yet. If you look at the first page of the autographed manuscript, Vivaldi, above the first violin part, has written "con l'arco attaccato alle corde," which basically means that the bow should be sort of glued properly to the string for the duration of each crotchet. That is in contrast to the articulated second violin part. Talking of instructions, there's a very interesting one at the beginning of the slow movement. And here we come back Sorry, Camilla's trying to get the best possible
the camera work's not great tonight.
Result without shadows, because it's getting a bit dark. There's a sort of storm kicking off outside. Here, Vivaldi, in the bass part, has written Violette, violone e violoncello senza cembali, which basically means all the violas and all the bowed bass instruments playing that line in unison without harpsichords. On this line he's written tutti unisoni. Interestingly, note there is no solo in the slow movement. But to come back to the direction given to the bass line, this is particularly interesting because Violette, okay, violas, but then you get this, violone e violoncello. Now, I would imagine, unless Vivaldi was having a really kind of wacky moment, that he is talking about these instruments from the smallest to the biggest. Most composers would, I think, write Violette, violoncello e violone, not violone e violoncello. So, I mean, what it really asks the question: what bowed bass instruments was he using? I have no answer for you. Exactly what does this violone mean? No, I'm not totally sure. The senza cembali marking is interesting. You often get this in operas, a lot in his operatic scores, but also you get it, there's a group of late violin concertos that also have the senza cembali marking. And the fact that he's talking about harpsichords, plural, not singular, I think probably suggests that this concerto was written for the theatre, where you would have more than one harpsichord. And it's also interesting, therefore, that the slow movement is very, very, very much like what Vivaldi would write for a middle movement of a sinfonia. Have a listen to this. There you go, etc. Just a simple two-strand andante movement, just as much as you might find in the middle movement of the sinfonia. For the last movement, it's back to Allegro 3/8, and it's a really cracking, really cracking ritornello here. So there you have it. I think it's a brilliant piece. I think it gets an aid rating of 9.5. So there you go. I'm going to go and finish my beer and have some dinner. We'll see you tomorrow, and we will be looking at another cello concerto tomorrow, RV 422, I think, in A minor. See you then. Bye.